Hey Internet, G Game King here, and welcome to our third episode of Nightmares in Navajo. Super excited to show you guys this one. This one was fantastic and an absolute thriller. And slight gore warning in the intro here for a couple, for those of you that might be a little squeamish with a couple of things, just be aware. But definitely keeps you on the edge of the seat. My seat, your seat, your seat. And you can watch me stress eat throughout this whole thing because of just how crazy it was. Definitely put on a few pounds for the episode this time around. But I hope you guys enjoy our third episode of Nightmares in Navajo in this Chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade. So without further ado, enjoy the episode. Oh, and like, comment, and subscribe.
Welcome, everyone, to the third
Yes.
session?
Are we already losing track of episodes? It's the
Welcome
third.
to the
Only
third annual.
episode?
It is only the third, yeah.
Welcome
to the third
session.
annual vampire session.
third session of
Yeah.
Nightmares in Navajo.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmares and Navajo.
Navajo.
Navajo, making everyone angry.
Last week was quite a weird session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyone want to give us a recap?
Go
watch the video.
Hospital.
But
Yeah, if you haven't seen our previous episodes, it's your first time, make sure to go back and watch the first two episodes. They're fantastic.
They are great.
But yeah, I guess I can, since I went and listened to obviously the last two sessions in the middle of the actual desert at night.
Nice, yeah.
But to show
nice little out of context, yeah.
just to show my brother it and all the great stuff that happened. But yeah, we last session decided to go to the hospital where Mikhail works.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a journey and a half. A lot happened there. I got semi-kidnapped.
That's right. It was Jonathan.
I got kidnapped by Jonathan, some random surgeon, apparently.
He was a nurse.
Well, no, because he said he had a surgery to get to. Nurses don't do surgery. Unless he was attending.
He was attending.
Maybe. Well, okay.
Because if he pulled you from the hall and put you in a bed, he's totally a nurse. That's how you run it at my hospital.
Okay. Okay, if you say so. I'll step off. But I got pulled aside by the nurse. I got pulled aside by Jonathan. I eventually got out of there. We got the blood bags. I drank one,
yes.
Satiated some hunger. Then we
laid the foundation for you getting more in the future.
Right, and then also we took 2 bags with us. So we have I have 2 blood bags. Consume from. We met Carrie. Last
Scary Carrie.
Scary Carrie, is that what we're gonna...
Scary Carrie, yes. I think Scary Carrie is a very accurate name
for
that guy.
Fair enough.
Harry the mechanic.
Yeah. And we met him, and we met Michael's wife. Michael's wife.
Mikhail's wife.
That's what I said.
You remember her name?
Anastasia.
Anastia.
Hope that the husband would remember his wife's name.
Hey, it's been a long day, okay?
My
wife.
Anyway, yeah, so that happened. We got back, and a bunch of people were arguing about politics, and apparently those politics involved me.
Oh, yeah. Was it the Scourge? Is that what he was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, I'll put you down if we don't find your daddy.
Basically. I mean, not as freaky as you made it sound, but freaky enforcer.
He ain't.
Yeah.
He's just really excited to be able to kill people legally.
Goodness me.
And that, son, is why I became a police officer.
And that's
basically he had enough status and approached the prince and basically went, hey, I'm really good at killing things. Can I kill things for you? And the prince was like, you know what? That would look kind of cool, and I'm interested to see how this goes.
It would look great on your resume for future hiring opportunities.
I will say it is really easy for people to kind of, if they make a good enough case, convince the prince to let them do weird things because he's a Samisi. He likes weird things happening, and it's kind of cool to see weird people do weird things.
That is true.
That's fair.
I can attest to that.
So yeah, anyway.
You did get the name of said scourge.
Uldari? Yeah, Uldari Justice, that's right. This dude's so crazy, his last name is literally Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not his given name.
Okay,
that is the name he definitely chose for himself.
Yeah. He's definitely he's that emo kind of guy who's like, I'm all about justice.
And was like, I am the best of all time. I am better than you.
Oh man.
I am going to stand here longer than you. I am better. And my community likes you more.
We'd love to hear that.
You got to see a small amount of what he could do.
It was pretty scary, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he kind of dragged Goshevin by the head around the neck, pulled him, out of Elysium. Told him, you have two choices: show me where your dad is, help me find him tomorrow, or die.
Yeah. You're gonna have to help me kill your daddy, or at least show him where he is. I don't know if kill.
And then I was like, no, I choose life.
Yeah.
Please spare me.
Yeah. So now we gotta hunt down Goshevin's sire.
Yeah. Who? Yeah. You have no connection to right now.
Yeah, but we do know he's probably a hairy son of a gun, right?
This is true. He is hairy, and he is a
hairy ass.
Yeah, he is a hairy gangrel, which is like, I guess that doesn't really help. Saying a hairy gangrel is like you're looking for a black African. It's not exactly like specifying like who you're looking for, I assume, right? Like, what? That's normal.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, put it on a t-shirt.
No.
Not gonna be in my merch line.
Dang, disappointed.
We'll throw it on the merch line one day when this blows up.
It'll blows up. Yeah, one day we'll be selling people shirts that say
Jared quotes.
Black African. Yeah, Jared.
Yeah, Jared quotes
from all the books.
Those would sell very well.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
With Mikhail going home with his wife.
That's right. So I didn't see any of this.
Nope. You were at home chilling.
I was at home with my wife having a good time, and like Goshevin's getting threatened.
You're like, this is my friendship bracelet for my new friend. Do I have to keep it back like a dog?
Yeah. And I get back to Elysium and he's dead. Yeah.
You get back and you're like, so how was your night last night? I almost died. You what?
Yeah, and I'm like, fetch.
Yeah, we'll have that interaction. You guys sleep. Luckily Anastasia is nocturnal with you basically at this point.
Dr. Life.
Exclusively night shifts.
I chose a good woman.
Goshevin, do you go to sleep in Elysium or back in your cave?
Oh,
I don't like the Elysium right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little sus right now. I might go back to my cave.
There's a guy who's making it a little bit uncomfortable to be at home.
Fair.
At least the ghosts didn't threaten my life.
Fair. Oh yeah, you have Haunted Haven, don't you?
It's haunted. It's 100% haunted.
It just feels off. Like there are stories.
No. I have sensed the unseen. I know there are ghosts there.
Yeah, there are definitely a bunch of dead people who are just like chilling with you.
I know they're there, but it's like I like those people a lot more than these right now. these other vampires right now.
The ghosts aren't gonna kill you, probably.
Probably. I feel like there's less chance the ghosts kill me than some of the people that are currently present. So, cave.
Very true.
Hey, never know.
Yeah.
Well, you make it back, managing to hide in your little cave. Both of you are able to sleep. The day passes. As the night begins, I would like both of you to roll me rouse checks
Oh,
All right.
as you wake up.
what do you think is?
Rouse.
Can
You're not getting any hungrier.
I roll can I roll a physical die?
Yeah.
If I can
I
find a
won't
physical die.
Oh
I
no.
won't ever fight you
What is
on roll.
What is?
I will.
Jared will.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't have a
From
D20 or D10. What the crap?
oh my god.
Okay, well,
Bro.
my metal dice are behind me actually, so I can roll a D10 out of that.
Okay. It's like, how do you not
Shoot,
have a D10?
that's a 5. Okay, my life
That is
sucks.
a failure. You gain 1 hunger.
And just after I went down 1,
We grabbed those blood bags for you though, so
I took the blood bags to the cave. By the way, and I'm just touching my blood bags.
Fair enough.
Also,
He's
during the
touchy.
previous night, can I get a familiar?
no, what was that?
Like looking for a familius.
Yeah,
Okay. You did have to like walk back to your cave.
yeah, and I mean, I had time. I don't. It wasn't that late. I don't think. Like, I don't think dawn was
You had,
like encroaching.
You had like an hour and a half.
That's still a while to hunt for something
you
with
had
vampire
at least-
skills.
Roll me a.
This isn't good because I don't actually have D10s, and I don't know why.
I will say either wits awareness or wits survival.
Okay.
Hopefully you got good awareness as like a freaking hunter. And survival too.
I do have awareness. Okay, you said wits awareness?
Wits awareness or wits survival? Up
Okay.
to you.
I have wits awareness.
Epic.
Okay, I have to roll 1 dice, but don't worry, I'll keep track of it all. Okay, first roll will be my hunger roll. That's terrible. It's also bad. I hate my life.
It's not looking good.
Willpower has reset if you'd like to spend any.
He's gonna need to already.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he wants to find his familius.
If I want to find a good familius is the problem. I want a good familius is the problem. I just wish
A
I knew.
field mouse.
Oh, I found them. They're inside my dice tray.
Ah,
Wow.
Makes-
that's a good place for dice.
That's
Yeah,
that
I was-
would. I forgot I put it on the floor.
Floor gang.
Floor gang.
Mhm.
Rerolling 2 dice. Okay. Sick. So that's 3 successes.
3 successes. What kind of animal are you looking for?
The thing is, I
Please
don't know.
say field mouse.
I don't know enough about the Arizona reservation bio life and biodiversity.
Think.
I
desert
mean,
animal.
yeah.
That's the thing. My brain isn't thinking that right now. Unfortunately, I wish I did.
Google.
I
desert
mean,
animals.
what's the best? Like, there's birds of prey. There's birds of prey. There's bighorn sheep. I know there's bighorn sheep up there. Could get a bighorn sheep. Or coyote or cougar.
Hmm.
You know, like traditional Arizona aminals.
Aminals.
Aminals. I know there's like any bird of prey. No
Any-
traditional like smaller predators.
Anything that's like a hunter.
Coyote, cougar, eagle. There might be
Bobcats?
black bear up there. Yeah, bobcats. There might be black bear.
Bobcat, a wolf, maybe. Anything,
Yeah, wolf. That's
anything that is
totally a gray
capable
wolf.
of leaping.
A gray wolf or a coyote, dude. Coyotes can jump, man.
This is true.
Coyotes will jump over
Well-
your like 10-foot fences.
Here's what I will say.
Okay.
I will give you the option to succeed with a cost or normally succeed.
Succeeding with a cost grants me better results, I imagine.
Yes.
Goodness. I will take.
Do it. Go big or go home.
I will take succeeding at a cost.
Yes.
I will tell you the cost of this is the animal you will find is not exactly friendly.
Okay.
There are many
black
different
bear.
creatures. No,
That would be awesome
there
though.
are
That'd be so
totally
cool.
bears,
Would be so
at least on
sick.
this side of the desert. It's
Mm.
more
Yeah.
deserty.
Mhm.
Bears prefer forest. However, looking around, you do see your roadrunners, your snakes, your spiders, your little smaller creatures, dangerous in their own ways.
Right.
You even see a Gila monster for a little bit.
That'd be a
with certain-
sick.
but
Yeah.
they
that'd
aren't
be epic.
exactly the most useful. You see a small pack of javelinas. You consider it for a moment, and as you're looking, you see, kind of as the javelinas kind of pass by, you see two slit cat eyes of a
Ooh.
large cougar. As it jumps, and you watch it take one of the javelinas and break its throat, pouncing on it. And kind of, you see like this tumble for a moment. Some of the javelinas like try to attack it for a moment and then kind of back off as they realize their friend is already dead. You see the cougar start to drag its prey in standard cougar fashion up a tree. This like little like wooden, it's a burnt tree.
It's a
basically.
desert shrub.
It's a desert
Yeah.
tree. Maybe 10 feet up. As you see it literally drag the carcass up into the tree and starts just licking it and kind of watching out.
Dick.
Looking at this thing, this is bigger than most of the cougars you've seen. Most go maybe 4 feet, foot to tail tip. This thing is probably a good 5 foot. Like, this thing is a big cat.
All right. Well, my hunter brain tells me don't disturb it while it's eating because that's like even bigger. It's already not going to be happy with me in general, probably approaching it, but like while it's eating is even worse because it'll be defensive. So I'll probably wait for it to stop eating. It shouldn't take long to eat a small javelina.
It does eat most of it, but it actually leaves maybe half the body like cut open and dead, just like over the tree, and it kind of just lays down.
Okay. How does Bond Familiar thing work?
What does it say?
Well, I don't know.
That's you picked your ability.
Well, I know I've been meaning to take it, but I totally forgot. Like I didn't realize how this worked.
I see.
Just now.
Realizing that there's like
Animalism. Let me pull this up.
there's like things that go into
Create
it.
an enhanced animal companion. Cost. Feed the animal a rouse check of vampire's blood on 3 different nights.
Oh, it's like ghouling.
It's like ghouling, but for an animal. If taken at character creation, it is considered already done.
Oh,
But because you didn't,
you're cooked.
I got to do this. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you.
So what should I roll then to?
me.
to try and get this cougar.
You will be rolling, looking up at it.
Just be like
How
cougars
are
here.
you
Yeah.
approaching it? You see this animal that's just
We
there.
love older women.
How to Train Your Dragon style. That's
How
pretty
many
fresh on
points
my
do you have
brain.
how many points do you have in animalism?
Animal Ken.
No, animalism.
Technically
This-
2 since I took Bon Familius, but like
Okay.
1 otherwise. But Bon Familius makes it 2.
Okay. And then how much do you have in animal ken?
4.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's your 4. Okay. That will help significantly. I
Big
want you to
time.
roll me a charisma animal ken.
Ooh, what's your charisma?
Why charisma? It's an animal.
probably...
I'm not trying to riz the cat.
I will say,
Are you sure about that?
because of your 2 points in animalism, I'm ignoring the 1 in Bon Familius. You will get 1 dice extra for your other point in animalism.
So
Oh.
this is a 6 dice pool then instead of 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
Do you have any other abilities that may help you or specialties of sorts?
No.
Okay. Roll it then.
Not that I am aware of.
Oh, no.
I don't know your character sheet.
Yeah.
Supposed to, Devin.
No.
Oh, that's a crit!
It's a crit.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
6 successes.
Out of 6?
Out of
Dice.
6.
Dang.
Okay.
Because I did fail
Not
on
messy,
2.
right?
Yeah.
No, my hunger die was my metal die, and I rolled a 9 on that.
Okay. I have to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
I could go higher. I'll expend the willpower to roll the other 2 dice and go for 8.
Oh my
You
gosh.
could if you want.
It'd be funny. But 6 is a lot, though.
I will say
Mhm.
it was difficulty 5.
Oh.
You're basically trying to get this thing to drink your blood. After it's eaten, and in a non-violent way, it's kind of weird.
Right.
But watching this cougar kind of like look down at you, you like do the like look away, don't hurt me type
Hand
vibe.
out.
And you watch it kind of jump down from the tree,
Oh my gosh.
almost starting to stalk you like an animal.
It is an animal.
No, like you're an animal.
Like your prey.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
As it approaches, how are you going to feed it blood? It takes a full rouse check's worth of blood.
Take your pants off.
Gosh. Dang it, Jared.
Oh no.
How does one feed it blood?
Where does it get blood from? You gotta ask yourself that.
Well, I mean, I could cut my arm, or like, like my wrist area. Have it
Are you just gonna like slit your wrist?
And be like, drink, cougar.
I think, yeah,
When's the
kind
first
of.
time a cougar has drank my blood?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say with the 6 on the roll. The cougar, seeing that you basically just slit your arm and like offered it, it'll like start dripping, and you watch it start to almost pool beneath you. It'll approach and slowly like takes a lick and drinks. and drinks and begins to drink from the puddle of blood beneath you. You do take 1 point of superficial damage
Mm.
for slitting your own wrist.
Ow.
And you can roll me that rouse check.
Oh, come on. 10.
10. You do not get hungrier. And you can consider this cougar 1 night of Bound Familius. Okay.
Cool.
You all go to sleep. Wake up.
Yeah.
Back. Jump to timeline. You all wake up.
Interior.
Mikhail next to Anastasia, who's like already up and like in scrubs getting ready.
Oh yeah.
She looks over at you. Are you coming to the hospital tonight? Do you need a ride? Or is the other one?
No, Carrie. No, Carrie will not be coming and getting me today. Yes, a ride to the hospital would be great. Thank you. Thank you, wife.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Do not wish to be late.
Of course.
Um,
Rush. Fast as possible.
Rush. You
Yeah,
are a
we're just
vampire. You
rushing.
look exactly the same.
I
all
guess
the
that's
time.
true. And I have
You
2
wake
points
up-
in beauty, so I don't need to get ready for the day.
You wake up, stand up, and you are beautiful. Truly stunning.
Yeah. I'm a
And your morning
supermodel.
goes fairly relaxed, actually.
Good.
Driving you with your wife over to the hospital for work.
Mm-hmm.
How do I heal my superficial damage?
That is just every night.
Oh,
I believe you heal a certain amount. Let me check. Superficial damage VTM. Come on. Tell me how to heal it. Healing damage. It takes a rouse check.
gross.
Dang.
That's 8.
8, you don't get hunger, but you can heal that point.
Sick.
Sick nasty.
Superficial damage can be healed like every round, basically. Whereas aggravated damage stays
Yeah.
and is really hard to get rid of.
Interesting. Okay.
It's like every maybe night or maybe session. You can try to
Oh,
heal
wow.
some.
That's
so
bad.
aggravated damage hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would know. I'm playing a vampire who got 4 points of aggravated damage, and I will be taking the
Dying.
consequences tomorrow. But
Okay.
you managed to heal. It's not too bad, actually. It's weird because you wake up and your wrist is like fine.
Yeah.
It's weird. Magical healing. You're a magical girl, don't worry.
Magical girl.
Explosion.
What do you do when you wake up, Goshevin?
Well, I was told that if I wasn't back at Elysium, I would probably die. So, there, that's where we go. Oh, though I do wish to find my cougar.
What's awareness?
Mm.
Actually, I'm not gonna have you. What's your pool for that?
What's awareness? What's awareness is a 5 pool?
You can take half. You are like starting to go outside of your cave, and you see kind of huddled in like one of those little rock pockets the
Mhm.
cougar. Asleep.
Oh.
Or actually, at this point, it would be awake again.
Yeah. They are nocturnal
and it
hunters.
kind of like looks up at you
Hopefully.
and then kind of lays back down as you get up.
I am going to rouse check again. What?
Okay.
Miss. Yes. We understand what I'm talking about because I
Slit
can't.
your throat, slit your wrist again.
7. I'm crazy.
Wonderful.
He's
You
crazy at slitting his wrists.
do not take a point of damage. I'm rolling for it. You're able to like get it where it's not really too bad of a cut.
I got knife.
But
I got knife skills. You know.
we'll say because you succeeded the rouse check as well. And that will be 2 nights with this cougar.
Dang, dude.
Are you just
freaking
gonna leave it
speed
there?
run.
Unless it wants to follow me.
It's going to leave you. You do see a javelina over to this den.
Okay. I
It's
mean,
the
I'm not
half-
gonna force it. It's not my bound familius yet.
Fair.
Okay. You can try and coerce it. It might come with you.
I don't really want to. I don't want to push its buttons. Well, I'm 2 nights in.
Cool. It was a miracle you found it in the first place.
Correct. So don't piss it off before it's bound to me.
Yeah.
Well, as you kind of make your way over to Elysium,
Oh, I guess I should clarify. Sorry, my wife's driving me to the hospital, and then I'm gonna just go to Lake Elysium once I get dropped off at the hospital.
So to like get dropped off. See ya, honey. I'm going to my office. Turns around, walks out the hospital.
Yeah, yeah. I'll wait till she's like in, and I'll just go off.
Don't worry, honey. I'll park the car.
Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly. I'll walk to Elysium. It's fine.
Try not to crash the
From the
car.
hospital. Yeah.
Start walking over to
Exactly.
Elysium. It'll take
Mhm.
you a good
A while.
hour of walking.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you got vampire walking, so you know you're fast.
That's true. I do
That-
have
Unless you have
a.
specific features or disciplines.
I have a 3 in dexterity. I have.
What is your stamina score?
Oh, my stamina is 2.
Mine is 4. That's where I put my 4.
You can make it to Elysium. It'll take you an hour though.
Okay. But I also have unseen passage, so no one can find me on my way to Elysium. Unless they're using supernatural methods.
Very important, actually.
Yeah.
Goshevin, you arrive like 30 minutes and get there. Timeline wise, when Goshevin arrives is when Mikhail is leaving the hospital.
Okay.
But Goshevin, do you just like walk in?
Yeah, I guess I don't really have knocking courtesy. Not at least Goshevin doesn't.
Yeah. Kind of making your way in.
Though I'm traumatized, so like I'm like, what's the situation this time? I don't want to get jumped.
Peek your head in. You can roll a wits awareness if you'd like, or looking around, you don't really see anyone important.
A bunch of Andes.
Oh, I'm gonna satiate one of those hungers, by the way, just so that was out of the way. I failed to mention that, so that's on me. But...
Drink your juice box on the way over.
Yeah, I drink my juice box on the way over. That's perfect.
He's got his little apple juice. Apple
that's
juice.
2 for my wits awareness.
Okay. You don't manage to see anybody important. You spot kind of against a wall, speaking to a couple other people, Kagan, who you recognize from the night before.
My boy.
Kind of sending people out to like look around and, you know, make sure everything's still good. He kind of like looks up, sees you like across the room, says something and starts making his way towards you. As he approaches you, just And you're not dead. That's good.
So, breathing, I guess. Maybe not.
Well, you're not killed. Put out to the sun.
We can go with that.
The Scourge should be here in a little while. He sleeps at his own home, so.
It's me. Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm
He's sleeping with your wife.
Oh
At the
my
hospital?
goodness. No! Not in the hospital beds. They're not comfortable.
We're gonna roll for him.
Two.
Come on. Okay.
Oh, well, technically.
Ooh. Okay.
There we go. Another metal
It takes him. Does he have that? He does.
It's got all the abilities.
He does. A lot of abilities actually.
Uh-oh. You never want to hear that.
Will arrive in about 50 minutes. Is there anything you would like to do before then?
Well, I finished my juice box, so
Sit down and cry.
is there anything I want to ask Kagan? How worried should I be with this man you call the Scourge?
It depends on what he asks you to do.
He desires that I find my sire, lest I die otherwise. I do not know. He left me alone in the forest the night I was turned.
Noted. I would try to find a way to satisfy the Scourge, find a lead or something. If you have any direction, that would help.
He spoke to me and wrote in perfect Navajo, my people's tongue. That is roughly all I know. And he had hair, kind of similar to how I do.
Oh, so you mean?
A lot of people have hair.
Yeah.
But more so like I do. On extreme measures.
He's very hairy. Congratulations. Look for a bear.
Oh my god.
As you can interpret and see, I do not have much to go on.
Yes. Well, I sadly am not the one to ask about tracking or hunting. I am more of a hide and watch. Let me check something.
I do have I do have specialties in hunting and tracking.
Yeah, that will help you. Hopefully.
That actually will have significant use.
Where is the feathered one? Do you know where he has gone off to?
He should be. He's not here. I thought he was supposed to be here. For you mostly. But he may be escorting the Scourge along. So he should be here soon, along with the Scourge. Hopefully he can help you. as much as you can.
I
I
hope so
sadly
too.
cannot.
That is unfortunate.
I am not a. I have blood sorcery to a degree, but none to find people. Sadly. If you find anyone with the ability to track your genealogical blood, that may assist. But I am unaware of anyone.
Oh, thank you then. I will await their arrival.
Alright, make yourself useful or rest. I don't really care. Um, hang around. Good luck. I wish you the best. And he'll like go back to what he was doing. A little while later, you see, or more, you hear, the kind of slight hum of an engine, kind of coming from outside. Sounds like a motorcycle of sorts. That kind of pulls up. You hear the as it turns off. And walking inside, you see the impressive form of Uldari Justice. This time in like a full-on like blacked out leather suit, or not leather, or like a leather jacket. Sorry. In like military cargo pants, basically. Looks up, looks around, um, sees you, and just points to you across the room. You coming over here? Come on.
Walks over.
You see outside, he's got a pristine Harley Davidson.
Of course he did.
And standing next to it, you see is the feathered one.
Oh.
Kind of like looks over at you, like solemnly almost. Uldari like looks down at you. Well, you got a lead? Where we starting?
Well, I know that he is most likely of my people. He is of Navajo descent. He at least speaks and writes our language fluently. Um,
All right, there's a bunch of tribes, a bunch of different camps. I'd prefer not to go around slaughtering all of them. Not tonight, at least.
I was northeast of my own. I believe, yes, northeast when I was.
Take us there
turned.
then. I'm gonna look over to the feathered one. And you see, he pulls out a little bird and hands it to you.
What is this?
I have
This
no
one
memory.
will guide you. He will help. I cannot send my javelina, but the roadrunner should do well enough.
That's sick.
You do see there's like very clearly like the markings of like the bird looks almost too pale. It's weird. The eyes are a little too glassy. Um, but it moves. You've seen roadrunners before. It's not the biggest bird, but it's not like tiny like in its hand. It's like a small bird.
Small chicken?
Um, kind of, yeah. Um, they don't fly, but they are very
Mhm.
fast.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
there's a whole cartoon around that.
This is true. This is true. And it
Yes.
kind of like cocks its head and looks at you. And then like looks back and then looks up at you again and just kind of sits there in your hands. Yeah.
I have
Uthari is
no idea what to do next.
get on the bike. We're pointing me in the right direction. Need to find headway, or I am going to get my hands dirty tonight, and I don't want to get it on my leather jacket.
Dude, this guy is crazy.
He seems much more calm than last night. Surprising.
Yeah.
So you said he got here 50 minutes later. So when does
Yeah.
when does Mikael get here?
I walk up right as
So,
this happening.
Mikael, you're like walking, and then like as you're like getting closer to Elysium, you look
Mhm.
out and you see a bike.
Yay!
Very nice Harley.
Nice.
Standing next to it, you see a man that you've only heard of.
Hmm.
You have never really had any reason to have met him,
Good.
but you've heard about this weird biker guy who's like extremely violent for no reason and like takes pride in how violent he can be. Um he basically has, from what you've heard, actually there's a roll I can make you make.
Oh
Roll me an
gosh.
intelligence plus either your um etiquette or politics.
I have 3 intelligence and both of those are 0.
Wonderful.
Oof.
So 3 dice. Oh gosh.
I'm telling you right now, you need 3 successes at minimum.
Oh no. I failed. Yeah, all
Failure.
3 fails, yep. I know
You
nothing.
you've heard about the violent person who rides
Yeah.
the Harley, and
Oh,
that's
fat.
about it.
Great.
He's sitting right there. Next to him, you see the feathered one, the sheriff,
Ah,
and Go Shevin,
Holding
yay!
a bird.
Yeah,
who's
holding a
holding a bird
bird.
and looks like kind of uncomfortable, but the
Mhm.
violent one has like a hand around his neck and
Oh,
is like
shoot.
bleeding him basically. But they're like 500 feet off.
Yeah.
You've
Oh,
been like
no.
walking, and then you like see that start happening.
Oh, gosh. Turn around and go back to the hospital? No, I'm joking.
Abandon me. Just yeah.
I'm just gonna go work my job. No, I will. Yeah, I'll just walk up. I won't say anything, but
Um,
yeah.
Goshevin, he like gives you a helmet, puts you on the bike. Um, the helmet's like scrapped together. It's basically just like a box. um, but as you approach, what do you say? You see him like rev the Harley again.
I'm gonna walk up to the feathered one, who's still standing there, I assume.
Yeah.
And to say, feathered one, where is he taking Goshevin? I thought we would be doing more lessons today.
No, he has been taken by the scourge. He is to go hunt his sire tonight,
Oh, well,
at risk of death for failure.
oh goodness me. Okay. Uh, well, I'm not sure if I can offer anything of aid. Um, Oh.
You see the Scourge like looks over, sees a new face,
Mm-hmm.
like yells over the end and just, "You don't need to worry about this, you freaking Jew."
I almost
This ain't-
choked.
Oh,
This ain't
goodness
dealing
me.
with you.
There's no way he knows he's a Jew, though.
Dude, I have a hair. I have my earlocks
hair.
and
hair.
So you're telling me that
I
Scourge
have-
is racist, is what you're telling me.
Oh,
Yes, 100%. Obviously.
that wasn't abundantly clear. He's
Yeah.
very much racist.
He's super racist. Yeah, I probably got my skull cap on. Skull cap. Yarmulke.
No, just call it Yamaka skull cap.
They're similar. Yeah, I got, you know,
this is
I look
wild.
like a Jew. Yeah. I look like, yeah. Anyway,
he knows of you.
yeah.
He's
She's
had to be
always
briefed
worrying.
on basically all the legal vampires to be able to find the illegal ones.
Yeah.
Gonna
I
look over at you. What you need?
Oh well, Scourge, I have been the one asked by the
Primogen.
what's he's called? The Primogen. I'm the one who's been asked by the Primogen to introduce Gosheven here to our ways.
Oh, you're the teacher?
Yes, I'm the teacher. I figured if it is all right, I could accompany the two of you to help in your search. I have minor blood sorceries that may be of aid.
So long as you're willing to accept the fact that if we don't find nothing, I get to kill him. And if you try to resist, I will kill you as well.
No argument here. You have nothing to worry about from me.
Wonderful. I love my job. Hop on.
I'll fetch. How are we gonna fit 3 people on a Harley Davidson? I guess you maybe, yeah.
He's gonna try. He like gets out a bungee cord, and straps it around you too. He's like, "Hold on to that. You'll be fine."
Oh gosh.
I won't pop any Heelys.
Heelys. He whips out his shoes. This is like 2006. So
You can totally have Heelys.
Yeah.
But as you like get on, he won't question it. He knows that you two have been together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're together.
Yeah.
Not gay.
Not gay.
And not in a gay way. Not yet.
Oh my god. Goodness me.
Devin's the one that heard that last part.
Yeah, you begin driving.
All right.
Leading him kind of where you are from. Where are you leading him, I should ask?
As best as I can remember it, roughly where I got turned.
Okay. Roll me a
This was like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
That was a weird night though. You ran a lot and literally died. I'm gonna say roll me a survival intelligence check.
Oh shoot. Take the help action.
You have ways to help him?
I have 3 intelligence, that's it. I don't have
You don't know where he died.
You know what? I'll take it.
I don't know.
Frick.
Yeah,
okay, well, it moved to this dice, but this was a 9.
My only ritual is still craft bloodstone. Man, if I took
Sure.
You could spend XP.
Yeah, I think I've spent all of it already. Yeah, I'll have to get more.
What?
I spent it on the Scorpion blood sorcery, Scorpion's Touch, where I can just paralyze people with my blood. So I was like, that might be helpful if someone, pisses me off.
Fair. Fair enough.
Yeah, I could literally I could have taken communicate with kindred sire and create telepathic links between child and sire. It would have been perfect for this. It would have been so helpful.
How much? What level blood sorcery is that?
It's a level 2 ritual.
You could take it. You have 10 XP.
No, he spent his XP already.
Yeah, I already spent it. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I want this. This looks cool. I didn't think about saving it.
It's a shame.
Might be, yeah.
late.
My bad, guys.
How many successes? 2 successes.
On a 3 dice pool.
Okay.
Better than half.
You are aware of the general area. You can't be like, here's where the message is.
Mhm.
But you're like, you're pretty sure this is the forest that you were in. Like the side area. It does take you probably a good hour of driving to get over that way. He speeds, but it's still a bit of a distance.
Like I said, we're not riding over like roads or anything. This is probably like boonies proper,
through the
yeah.
desert. As you kind of get around the area and kind of let Uldari know to, this is around the place. He'll kind of stop, park the bike, flip out the kickstand, look over at you two. All right. Lead on, Mr. Child.
And could I use my hunting and tracking skills to get a more specific area now that we're in the area?
What are
like
those?
Using the paths, using the stars,
hunting and tracking. What ability is that under?
It's under animal ken, technically.
Interesting.
I don't know. I feel like we talked about it. That's what I ended up putting it under.
I will say, because of how bestial your sire is, I will allow you to roll me let's go wits animal ken.
Sick.
And your specialty will apply to this.
What does that give me? 1 or 2?
1 extra dice.
Cool.
Could I also attempt to do tracking of my own?
Sure.
I have a 4 in occult. If there's anything occult going on.
I will say for you, roll me a occult.
A wits occult? That's 4/4.
It's more of a Goshevin, you are looking for a beast that's not a beast. You're basically looking for the tracking and marking and stuff like that, which ones are beast-like but not a beast.
Yeah.
Whereas you, Mikhail, are basically looking, where's the vampire stuff? Where's the the bite marks on animals?
The sign that there's a vampire, yeah.
Stuff. Okay. That's
and you know what? Why not? Uldari will join y'all in.
Hey, let's go.
Okay, that's a bad idea. Don't explode your dice on the table because they go everywhere.
Yeah.
His dice pool is kind of weird, and he's a little hungry.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna roll other dice now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many times am I going to be re-rolling this? Basically, because it's not like rolling properly because it's too many dice.
And he's gonna use heightened senses.
Ooh. Sick nasty.
Ooh. Oh! I didn't roll another 10, so it's okay. I almost crit on my hunger die.
Wow. That's bad, right?
He rolled bad and I'm
expending willpower, frick it.
Okay, he didn't bestial failure. He almost did.
Oh my gosh. Game could have ended right there. Oh my gosh.
Frick you, I'm
maybe
re-rolling these again.
rolling against his.
Oh, yes, dang it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this is potentially bad.
I'm sitting pretty.
So this is
I did
1,
fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 8 successes on a crit.
8
But-
successes.
One of them is my hunger die.
Oh,
Oh,
you gotta be kidding me.
I used 2 willpower to get to where I am. But
Oh my god.
to me, worth it. Worth it. Take giant water sip.
Are we cooked?
I need to check something.
What is that? What is that called? Why am I forgetting what it's called when I crit with the thing?
Messy crit?
Messy crit. Good gosh. English bad.
Messy crit is like really bad, right?
No, it's good but bad at the same time. It can be really bad. This I don't think is going to be too terrible because it's just me tracking.
Okay.
Hey.
You tracked the wrong vampire.
I can
Okay.
also see in perfect. I can also see in perfect darkness.
Nice.
So that's a thing that I can do.
Doesn't know to expend willpower. Hey. I will say, Uldari rolled 3 successes on a dice pool of 9. So
Oh my gosh, she's
he
cooked.
rolled trash.
Yeah.
He's more worried about basically to make sure you guys don't run away.
I don't
Mikhail,
blame
how many
him.
successes did you roll?
I got 5 out of 8.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
I'm 8 with
Go
a messy
second.
crit. I'm 8 with a 8 with a messy.
Hey. So here's what I'm gonna say.
Uh-oh.
Would you like to succeed at a cost?
Me or him?
You. I'm not allowing him to use certain things or get his own success with a cost. This is a question for you. Would you like to succeed at a cost?
Just expend a willpower and then re-roll the 1 die that I had to get another success. I've rolled 4 on it 3 times in a row.
Go big or go home.
If you want to expend another willpower, I'd allow it.
This is kind of big though.
You've spent a lot of willpower already.
Yeah.
I'm 3 out of 5 right now.
Oh my gosh.
And running out of willpower is really bad, so...
This is true.
Oh, this is big though. Is 9 even gonna save me though?
I would go for it. This is like life and death for you.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
I might die anyway.
Yeah. If you don't find
I succeeded again. So that's 9.
Hey.
That's 9 successes.
It's still a messy crit.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah.
But you will succeed.
Oh.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh. The thing you were hunting rolled 8 successes. Without using any willpower.
Dang.
Dice pool of 12.
Dice pool of 12?
Yes.
That makes sense. And all
Bro,
honesty.
he's better than the Scourge. Probably not,
You
but
looking
maybe.
out
Maybe.
and trying to find where you were. You find a dead carcass, another deer, ripped in half. This one broken at the neck. Looking around, you try to get the lay of the land, and you see prints that look almost wolf-like but slightly too large over here. A blood stain that looks a little too violent over here. Pieces and bits. And then as you're going, Hildari kind of like behind you, following you. At this point, Mikhail, you've noticed that there is blood that seems to not be animal blood around.
Mm.
You do find traces of the message left behind.
Oh.
And you feel a slight trace of kindred blood.
Mm.
As you kind of meet with Goshevin, you see slightest movement, almost imperceptible. Something beneath the earth, almost moving with it. This small mound that almost seems to move. Like a snake or a predator. Stalking, moving. Not within the woods, but within the mulch below.
And I roll my fingernails. It's one of my abilities, my aspect. I think it's under aspects. Yeah. Or no, it's under protein. Extend your natural weapons such as fingernails or fangs to monstrous proportions.
Oh my.
So and extend my fingernails like feral claws basically. And like just like stab at this presence that I feel with them.
It's underground.
But you said
Are you trying?
you saying it's bulging though, so I could like
Yeah.
pierce into the ground and pierce my hand through the ground at it. I feel like you could break through the ground. I could break through the ground pretty easily.
Interesting.
Like a spear.
Yeah. I'm understanding. I need to read something real quick.
He's picking up what I'm putting down.
Can vampire claws pierce dirt?
Can you roll me a dex stealth?
Ooh.
A dex stealth.
Thing.
Bro, you're like a hunter. You gotta have this.
No, I have dex.
Okay.
And I have some stealth.
Hmm.
It's because I took the skill distribution I did. I don't have tons of it. I have 2 stealth. So it's a 5 dice pool. Okay, well that fell out. So.
No.
That is 4 successes.
4 successes. Would you like to succeed at a cost?
Oh my god!
We never went over what the whole messy crit was, but also,
No.
but okay. As long as you're aware of that, and we're just not skipping over that, sure, might as well.
Oh,
I can't expend more willpower. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't expend that last willpower.
There's nothing I can do to help. Probably. You saw it, not me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you will succeed at a cost?
Yes.
Rest in peace, Goshevin.
Okay. So you move and you stab down the beast in your head, rising. A hunter by instinct. Feed, kill, eat, devour. And as you sink your claws down, you feel something. A matted hair. And as you see it, under and below the earth, you see an eye from underground look up at you. A predator's eye. That of the same creature that found you originally. The messy part, or
The cost.
I will describe the cost and the messy part of this. The messy part being the hunting, and the cost being the stealth.
Oh.
You were not noticed approaching. However, he will be able to react before you are able to overcome the shock of seeing this creature again. The messy part is that you want to fight this thing. You want to hunt it. You can attempt on your turns. You will be able to attempt willpower checks in order to act normally instead of being overcome by your beast. In all intents and purposes, you will be basically as if you were in a fury frenzy.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sugar.
It will be slightly modified. It'll be slightly less. But for all intents and purposes, you want to hunt this thing. You are in full hunter mode.
Oh boy.
However, with this, I would like we are going to enter a cinematic combat for all intents and purposes.
Cinematic
Mikhail,
combat.
you see Goshevin kind of slink down, and there's this look in his eyes, one you haven't seen. One that's less of like a dull, whatever happens, kind of go with the flow, however it be. There's a grinning hunter's glare.
Oh gosh.
One of a murderer who wants to kill and slaughter, drink the blood of their enemies. Looks kind of similar to Uldari, not gonna lie.
Oh gosh.
The only other times you've seen a look like this would be when your sire slaughtered those other teachers with you, and when the KGB were attempting to hunt your family. Now,
I don't like this.
watching him slink off, you see him like reach down suddenly into this little dirt patch and pulls up, and he kind of stumbles back as you watch, almost rising out of the ground, 6-7 foot tall. It looks like a wolf, like a full-blown massive dire wolf.
Jeez
The
Louise.
face with pure eyes of a kindred, far too intelligent. And in a moment, with your occult rule, this is not a wolf. This is a changed form kindred.
Oh my
He
gosh.
is prepared and is ready to hunt.
Oh.
We will enter combat.
Combat.
For this, I need everyone to roll me a wits awareness roll. This will be
Oh
your
gosh.
This is
I
basically an
have no-
initiative roll.
I will say I have never run a combat with this so many people.
You said wits awareness?
Wits awareness. This is your
Okay. 5.
actually it would be dex awareness, sorry.
Dex went. Oh, fetch. Okay, I'm down to 4 dice.
Okay,
Ooh, 3 successes.
how many? I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 9, and then I need to roll one more because I now have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Let's tuck all of you in the corner.
You got 4 successes, Go Shevin?
Yes.
Mikhail,
I got 3 successes.
3 successes. And Uldari.
He's got to carry. He's gonna have to carry us.
He is gonna carry this entire fight. I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
in combat before. The stronger vampire always carries.
Yeah. I mean, bro, I got like
Oh my
guns
God.
in my bag.
Dude.
That's it.
He rolled worse than you guys.
Huh?
He rolled like a 2 or a 1?
He rolled 2 successes and a
Oh!
dice of 7.
Uldari, you suck.
He
Sir.
rolled so incredibly bad. Our initiative, the creature rolled 7 successes. With a messy crit.
Oh.
This
This could work out for us.
He does not realize you are his child. Which means he is going to try and kill you.
Daddy? Do I look
Daddy.
like your dad?
Do I look like your daddy?
He is going to
Father, no.
make an attack.
Of course he is. This is gonna hit me.
Yeah, how much health do you have?
I have a 4 in stamina.
How much health do you have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
7
Cool.
health. How much health do you? How much do you know? Do you have?
How extra dead am I?
10.
How extra dead?
Can you roll me a dex brawl?
Ooh, that's not bad. Okay. That's not terrible. It's gonna potentially suck though. I was correct. This is cocked. Sick. Life is pain.
Do I have enough dice for this?
Just me dying on the inside. Don't worry about it. No one worry about it.
Yeah.
That won't add any.
I can't wait to see what your new character
We'll say that. He is rolling with a dice pool of 12.
My next character is going to be absolutely insane, by the way, Devin. Don't worry. I'm just going to bring back an insane character. He's going to be
is. Oh, great.
clinically insane. I'm going to bring Logan's idea of the Rat King. This 12-year-old kid who's king of the
I
rats.
will say he didn't roll very well. How many successes did you roll?
3. Wait, I mean, 1, 2,
You're good.
3.
3. He only rolled 6.
I live.
I live.
Almost crit, which would have been very bad. With that, you are going to take. He's going to use that for 2 damage. You are going to take only 1 point of aggravated damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And he is going to use his relentless grasp. Once you have a firm grip on something, it's nearly impossible to loosen your grip. He grabs you by the throat. And like as he crushes your windpipe, this isn't a simple like scratch or bruise. He is literally like your throat is putty and just closing it. He has 2 disciplines, both 5th level disciplines from Potence, dedicated to basically your body as a weapon. How this will work, he has both Lethal Body and Fist of Cain. What this does is all of his damage is aggravated instead of superficial to both mortals and vampires. Fist of Cain quite literally says, your bare hands inflict grievous injuries, lethal to mortals and vampires. Dismember, pierce, impale, decapitate, and even rip a heart out of the chest.
What Killua?
Yeah, basically.
Mhm.
But with that, he will just grab you and hold you and lift you as he like lifts you into the air.
Oh gosh.
Go Shevin, how would you like to respond to this? With the frenzy, how this will work is you can attempt a willpower check,
which
is your unspent willpower plus your composure. Is what I'll say.
Pain.
You can roll that against a DC, and if you succeed, you can act normally without your beast interfering for a turn.
I rolled 3 successes.
3 was the DC. You may act as you wish this turn.
We're cooked.
I'm not in a good place. Frick. Yeah, I don't have anything. The most I've got are feral weapons.
You got to do something.
I guess I could try and stab him. Can I hit him from my range?
You're being held by him.
Well,
you
yeah.
Can just stab him.
Like stab him with my jab at him with my claws.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit.
What would I?
So this will be
roll to hit
your strength or dex plus your brawl.
Okay, that's the same thing. It's the same pool.
And then it'll be plus your. Do you have lethal body?
I don't have lethal body. I have feral weapons.
Feral weapons. Okay. Add your protean dice pool to this attack.
Oh, let's go. That's 2.
That's
an 8 pool. I'm doing this so that I can. There we go. Okay. Don't fail me, dice. Hey, that jumped ship. So far, so good. Not good. Okay.
Not so good at all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on 8 pool.
7. Okay. Okay. You will deal 1 point of superficial damage.
That's it.
And I would like you to roll me a stamina plus fortitude. Do you have any points in fortitude?
No. I can't.
So roll your stamina.
Okay. But stamina is my highest attribute, so.
You got 4 in it?
Yes.
Gnarly.
That's 3. That's like almost the highest I could have rolled.
Yeah, the highest you can roll might not be enough.
I'm going to say he gets...
I'm rolling pretty well for this encounter, I will say.
Yeah, I was going to say, you freaking rolled so well.
I'm rolling really well, and I need it heavily.
Yeah.
He's going to roll with a dice.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
How does he roll 12?
I need more comfort cookies. I'm stress eating. Thanks, Devin.
How many did you roll?
4 dice, 3 successes.
You just barely succeeded as he rolls 3 successes. That is horrendously bad off for him.
That's so bad.
That's the
So
worst.
how that works is when you hit him, for a moment, the hair almost mats like Kevlar. And you do manage to deal the 1 point of damage without receiving damage yourself. He has a fortitude discipline called Shatter, where basically it says become so tough that you repel close combat blows to the point where weapons break and bones shatter. He is a tank in all intents and purposes. You see, like, as you feel it, you almost like break nails on this creature. Mikhail, what would you like to do?
Bro, I'm cooked. I'm a gun guy.
Hold up Goshevin by the throat.
It's episode 3. We're fighting the BBG. Congratulations.
I have guns. What are my guns gonna do to the freaking?
You can try.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, you know what? Scorpion's Touch. Transmute some of your blood into a paralyzing poison capable of affecting mortals and vampires alike.
Okay.
It says strength plus blood sorcery versus stamina plus occultism / fortitude.
Okay.
That's gonna be really high for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say it probably isn't gonna be good enough.
It.
You can.
Should I try it?
You can certainly try.
I can Gloctopus or I can Scorpion's Touch.
So what would he roll? Stamina plus.
It's stamina plus occultism or fortitude. It says occultism / fortitude.
Oh, probably choice.
Okay, yeah, I assume so.
You can try it. He might roll bad.
He's been rolling bad. Which means it might just be time for him to turn around and roll well. But
screw it, let's try it. Okay, strength plus blood sorcery is... I have 3 blood sorcery, 2 strength, so it's 5 for me. Break, let's try.
I will say, you can either make the attack yourself, or because you can create the poison, I would allow you to use your occult and then hand it to Eldari to use his strength.
Oh, I'm 100% doing that. Yeah, he's got way more strength than me for sure.
What does this poison look like?
It's from my blood, so I assume I just coalesce my blood into like a darker, thicker, sludgy substance. Just out of my hand, probably.
Okay.
Devin, tell me you rolled well.
What was
or bad, depending on who you roll. It rolled 4.
He made a face.
So you give.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just open up my hand, squeeze, the blood begins oozing out in this dark, sludgy form, and be like, if you can strike him well, this will paralyze him. As I offer to Eldari.
He is going to pull out a full-on butcher's knife, grab your arm, and just cover it in the blood.
Yeah, perfect.
Looks up, looking at him. I'll say if you want, you can roll Wit's Insight.
Wit's Insight is 4.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I'll try it.
Okay.
1 success.
1 success?
Yeah.
Do you want to see the cost?
No. I guess I could re-roll, right?
Yeah, spend willpower.
It's 1 willpower per dice, right?
1 willpower for 3 dice.
For 3 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot re-roll hunger.
Okay. 4 critical success. 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
4 successes. You look up at Uldari. He's smiling, but you see an emotion you've never heard of from this man.
Oh gosh.
And that is pure fear. Not from presence, but from seeing a predator that he himself doesn't want to mess with.
Oh,
He wasn't ready for something like this.
Yeah.
However, he will take his sword. He will be rolling with a dice pool of 11. And he is going to use his his discipline of speed is power and lightning strike, as well
sounds pretty
as
sick.
rapid reflexes, which allow the rapid reflexes is basically him able to react and use your thing
Like right
instantly
away.
without like having to like react to you and see it.
Mhm.
So that will be a dice pool of his strength is 5. His melee is also 5.
For melee weapons.
The dice pool of 10 plus that will be.
Is he gonna add my blood
He gets
sorcery?
to add damage.
Okay.
The blood sorcery. Yeah, why not?
Okay, I have 3 blood sorcery.
Okay, so he will roll with a dice pool of 13
Yeah, let's go.
with 2 hunger.
Okay.
This potentially goes bad, but we'll see.
Yeah.
He's gonna activate that as well and make it a dice pool of 16.
Let's
He is
go.
going to use
Oh my gosh.
his willpower. Reroll 3 dice. He is going to use another willpower to reroll 3 more.
I'm starting to get concerned.
Yeah, same. It sounds like
he gets 13 successes.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
And
Yeah.
the creature's 12.
Oh.
That's why he spent the willpower.
Yeah.
He will manage to deal 1 point of damage. However, it will be another stamina fortitude versus stamina fortitude.
Okay. But
Um,
there's also my paralyzing effect there.
yes, we will get to that. That is very
Sick.
important.
Yeah. I knew this was a good idea to take.
The creature is going to roll with a dice pool of 15. He will be rolling with a dice pool of 5. You watch, he runs up with this like machete, goes and it cuts in for a moment, and then you see he like tenses the muscle, and the whole sword breaks in half and shatters.
Oh my gosh.
As Uldari is going to take from that 2 superficial damage.
Okay.
Actually, he still has willpower to spend. So he's going to do 2 willpower. And rolls 6 failures. Wow. Wow. He's gonna spend it.
Oh my goodness.
As you watch the poison seep in, you notice that for a moment he starts to kind of feel this like pump of something.
Huh?
And then he almost seems to expel it. And you see blood dripping from his fur. Not his blood, but your blood.
That's not good.
He is staving off the effects of the poison for a time.
Fetch!
Above table, this person has 10 points in fortitude.
How? What?
Uldari is built for quick damage and dealing a lot of damage very quickly. The Sire is built to be a tank.
Freaking
It
unstoppable
will go
force meets
to
immovable
his turn.
object.
He will look up at Goshevin, realize. Actually, let me check something. He might actually. I need to check a merit that he has, actually, that may save you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I hope.
Don't we all?
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sorry. Consanguineous sense. As he's holding you, this advantage, as it reads, you can detect whether another kindred is in your direct bloodline.
Oh.
He looks up at you, and for a moment, you see a flash of recognition past the messy crit. The messy crit forced him to attack you for 1 round. He very well could have just killed you outright with that turn, but he didn't. He is going to take you and throw you into the woods. I'm gonna have him roll me that plus 5 dice pool of 15. He throws you like 50 feet into the woods. Just shucks him. You go tumbling like bum, 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 bum. You will take
Why is there
1
freaking-
point of superficial damage.
There's this freaking level 20 character just sitting under the ground, apparently.
So I have a
Goodness.
point of aggravated, point of superficial.
Yes. And as he like chucks you, he is going to attack Uldari. Instead.
Better him than me?
It will be a dice pool of 15 to 15. He will spend a little willpower. And then Uldari crits.
Ooh.
And that saves him.
Oh. Let's go, Uldari.
The other one rolls 11 successes. Uldari rolls 13. As you watch, he like drops the hilt and goes full on like MMA. Straight up just boxing each other. Knowing full well that this could kill him at any point. If any
Bro. Dang, okay. Uldari is legit.
Kevin, you can take your turn. You are hurting. Like, you feel your windpipe. You feel the indents where his fingers were. You feel the force with which he threw you. What would you like to do?
Do I do in this situation? Oh gosh. Because I feel like he stabs him, right? And he does like the 1 point of superficial damage. And that's like cool and all. But like, oh gosh. I'm just debating whether or not Goshevin runs. Oh wait, I'm still in a frenzy though, aren't I?
Yes. You can attempt to regain your wits.
That's right. So this is composure willpower.
Gaining willpower, yes. DC 3.
Well, it's a 4 dice pool. 1, 2, 3.
3. You can act as you wish. You hear in the back of your mind just this screaming, calling for blood.
Or actually, wait. Technically, it was 4, but we move on.
Drink their blood. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. You can kill them. Drink their blood. Gain their strength.
Shoot.
You
Can I-
see Eldari trying to hold his ground against this thing.
Right. No, that's like the concern, right? Can I try and bite him?
Just bite him.
Well, yeah, because I have my feral weapons say I can use my fangs too. I can grow my fangs
Sure.
to monstrous proportions.
Okay. All right. Make me a strength or dex
It's the same.
plus your brawl plus
So,
your what is that? Potence or protean? That's protean. Plus your protean.
so 8. Dang, what did I make athletics? That okay. Anyway, so yeah, so that's gonna be 8. It's gonna be 8 dice pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's just move these two and go. Okay. Crabs. That's 4.
4.
4.
He didn't beat you by 5, which means your fangs don't crack.
Oh shoot.
But it's biting Kevlar.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And as you go to bite, it's like biting a rock. It doesn't move. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't even acknowledge you as being there. You are unable to deal any damage.
Oof.
Bro, we're cooked.
And the figure looks over at you. Just turns the head. You. You live. Step aside. I'll speak with you shortly. And like turns back to Eldari. Mikhail, how would you like to? You see, like Goshevin like jumps on him, and it's like you see the fangs like hit, and it hurts your teeth. Like you feel the like
Yeah.
like trying to bite into something, and it just doesn't, and it just it looked painful. you see there was a small scratch from that sword, and Eldari's boxing him at this point. What would you like to do?
I can't. Do I go for the Scorpion's touch again?
You could.
But it'd be without his strength, and I have 2 strength. There's no way I'm getting through.
You might.
Never know. He could roll bad.
That's true. Screw it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna run up my own hand this time. Just try to. I'm gonna like aim for the wound, like on his back, like that the sword left.
That will reduce his pool slightly.
Perfect. All right, so 2 strength, 3 blood sorcery, 5 dice for.
It has to be strength. It can't be dex.
No, it says only strength.
That sucks.
I know. I wish.
Is what pool from him?
Oh, a stamina plus occultism or fortitude.
Okay.
Yeah, stamina plus occultism. He literally has to do so bad.
Absolute as.
Yeah, he has to literally do the most dog water
roll
roll of all time. All right. Gonna bless the phone. Yeah. I got 3. I gotta spend willpower on 3 successes.
On your willpower.
3 successes.
3 successes?
Yeah, it just went. Yeah, either way.
You could spend another willpower. Go for that crit.
Oh frick! Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh, it's not letting me click on the dice again. What the?
Yeah. Roll physical or digital.
Yeah.
I don't have physical. Okay. Here, I'll just load it. Oh my gosh, I pressed roll again and I got 7 that time. If only that counted. Okay, here we go. 5 successes off this willpower.
5 successes.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. 5. Let me check something. Okay. With 5, it meets it. Can you roll me a dumb luck check?
Okay, that's 5 dice. I have that noted on my notes. 5 dice of dumb luck. 3 successes out of 5.
3 successes?
Yeah.
He rolls 2.
Ooh.
I just rolled for his dumb luck pool. He rolled a crit. Rolled 5 dice on his dumb luck and rolled 2 successes. Your poison will hold. For a moment. Can you read to me what your poison does?
Yes. Discipline. Scorpion's touch. It just says it's capable of paralyzing mortals and vampires alike. It just says paralyzing poison.
Scorpion's touch?
Yeah, Scorpion's touch. Yeah, that's all the
Okay.
the
sorcery
app says.
Yeah, what level power is it?
It's a level 3.
Ooh, Scorpion's touch. It does require a rouse check each time.
Oh shoot, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's not on the app. That's my bad.
Roll me 2 rouse checks.
2 rouse checks. You're not getting hungrier and you're getting hungry. Okay.
Your hunger will go
So
up.
okay, sick. That's fine. That only puts me at 2.
I just realized one of his abilities also uses rouse checks.
Oh shoot.
And he failed all 3 of them. Fun.
Oh shoot.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Who, seeing you kind of do that in a moment,
Yeah.
he's going to try and just swing. It's once again 2 dice pools of 15s.
Okay.
For Uldari, he has 2 hunger. Oh wait, he needs to roll those actually. He has 3 hunger.
Hmm.
This is gonna be stress
Okay.
eating over here.
He messy
Yeah.
crit.
I'm consuming so many calories.
And then for him, gonna use some more willpower.
Oh shoot! My blood tendrils use wits. Oh, if I did use my guns, if I did go Gloctopus, I would have been rolling way more dice.
He matches
Good enough. Ooh, okay. It's pretty
after
good.
spending willpower.
Oh.
We're spending willpower left and right out here, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is life or death against the BBEG.
Certainly feels like it, yeah.
Yeah. For us, he's a BBEG.
So where you pull out the
Which
divine
means
intervention.
He does get to
Mhm.
deal 2 points of damage. Superficial.
Alright, not bad.
It is now the creature's turn. Looking at Uldari, who is dodged and weaved and all of these things, he is going to go Shevin.
Mm-hmm.
You see his fangs almost morph into those of what seems to be a kind of spider. As you see just these massive fangs as he is going to attempt to bite Uldari.
Bro, what is this guy? Freaking druid. He's a moon druid. He's got combat wild
Basically,
shape. Yeah.
He has,
He's Beast Boy.
Yeah.
He has 8 points in Protean.
Holy frick! He's got 10.
That will be a dice pool of 19.
Dude, Uldari's screwed. Why didn't we try to convince Uldari that it was a bad idea?
Oh no!
Please tell me you rolled absolute garbage.
Actually, what I will say, the messy part I never got to.
His messy crit.
His messy crit. I'm going to say with this, he is not going to retreat, no matter what.
I feel like that's bad for us, not good for us.
Well, messy crit, he succeeds. He will add 5 superficial damage for the messy crit.
Okay.
You see, as he decked him, he basically grabbed your poison and shoved it into the body, and is like holding it in. However, that's his versus his dice pool of 15 with 3 hunger. Oh no! How much willpower does he have? That he just rolled really bad. Like extremely bad. He has 2 willpower left. 2 more successes. It's his last willpower. He needs to spend it.
Oh gosh.
1 more success.
Oh.
So 3 more successes, which makes a total of 9.
Where's the Primogen when you need him?
That is not enough. He needed 1 more success. I will say, you, as a coterie, have an ability.
A messy crit.
No.
Oh!
You don't have a.
Oh no, we have a willpower.
No, it's a willpower, a free willpower. I'm giving him that free willpower.
You will roll. He needs to roll one success to not die. He will be taking currently the difference. The creature rolled a messy crit with 14 successes. Currently, Uldari is at 9 with 5 health remaining. Each of these successes will reduce an aggravated damage he will be taking.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
That is 2 successes.
Ah! Let's go.
He will take 3 aggravated damage. As you watch, he simply grabs Uldari and bites him and begins to drain him.
Oh, I needed that milk. Oh.
As he also has an ability called Brutal Feed.
Ooh.
As he begins drinking from Uldari. With that, he will reduce his hunger.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna do Uldari. Okay. State of combat. Uldari is 2 hit points away from death, and is realized in this moment. He is not being grabbed. Luckily, it's like he got crushed. You watch his shoulder like putty, hair, muscle, and sinew away from skin.
Chris just started dying.
I am dying in real life.
Into his neck. You watch straight up. There's a tear along the neck, and you see the blood almost begin almost. It's weird. It's similar to blood sorcery, where it almost pulls from the body into the creature's mouth. As he feeds from him. Go Shevin at this point. I will say Uldari is almost dead. You see he is in rough shape. The creature looks harmed. I will say that. However, he is still standing stalwart. There is a gaping wound in his side that has had poison shoved in it multiple times. But he is still standing and seemingly acting as normal. He gets hungrier. Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness, this is all kinds of cooked.
I've rolled really well for him.
Stop telling us that.
Oh, good gracious! I don't know what to do. Oh gosh. Do I just attack him again?
He told you to just sit on the side. He'll speak with you later.
But I don't want him to kill Altari.
Yeah.
You could try and convince him.
But I have a 1 in charisma.
Yeah.
I'm beautiful. Let me talk to him.
This might be... I'd allow you to use manipulation.
It's only 1 better, but I mean, it's 1 better.
It would be a manipulation persuasion check.
It's a 2 dice pool.
If you want to roll it, you can. Or you can just sit to the side. Unless you have any other way you want to do something.
I don't. I don't have anything else. I guess I'll roll a freaking persuasion check. Technically. That's 2 successes. It's my max, pretty much.
He will just look down at you. He will speak after, as you see blood just all over his face. The fangs like returning back to normal.
Oh my gosh.
Mikhail, what would you like to do? The creature has not moved.
Okay. Let me look. I have my blood tendrils. Which is wits plus blood sorcery to manipulate my firearms. 2 in. If I can stack all those, I can get a dice pool 9 and just Gloctopus him. I don't know if that's enough, but it's something.
Up to you. You can either try shooting him, you can try talking to him.
Sorry, when Goshevin tried to talk to him and he's like, we'll talk after. Like after he's done killing Ildari.
Yeah. Because he has a merit that allowed him to look at Goshevin and go, you're one of my children.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I have a 1 in charisma.
I'd allow you to use manipulation instead.
I have 2 manipulation.
Same as me.
Can I do like manipulation subterfuge? Subterfuge is like tricking others into like doing what you want.
Allow it.
Okay, that's only 4 dice.
You'll need a crit, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Because if
But it's
I could
possible.
try to like talk him down. I'll try it. I'll give it a shot.
Okay. I will say you can roll a rouse check to add 2 dice to the dice pool.
I'm doing that right now.
You can rouse the blood.
Yep. Not getting any hungrier. Rouse check.
Okay. You can add
All
2
right.
dice to the dice pool.
So 6
Do you have
dice.
any other abilities that may help you with this?
Oh, my 2 in beauty?
Yeah. That's a social dice pool.
Okay. 2 in beauty.
Technically, that works.
Can I also add 1 from my Shadow Oblivion? Make myself more frightening? That kind of counteracts beauty, I guess. Like looking good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just 8 dice then.
Okay.
All right. Pray for me, boys!
What are you saying along with this?
Oh gosh, yeah, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna like put my hands up and be like, wait, this does not have to get to this point. We are just trying to save Goshevin here. That is why we came to see you. We did not mean it to get to this point. It is a misunderstanding. Let us pause and just talk this over.
Okay. Roll.
Yep. Oh, only 4 successes. I'm gonna willpower.
Okay.
Willpower your way through it.
Oh, 6 successes.
6 successes. Would you like to succeed at a cost?
A lot of succeeding at costs today.
A lot of it today.
What if I just title the episode "Succeeding at a Cost"?
Yeah. Oh.
You could just call it the cost.
Yeah, the cost. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's succeed at a cost.
Okay. Okay.
We get to know the cost.
So the cost will be that he will spare you with Goshevin.
but not
He
Oldari.
will not spare Oldari.
Oh, fetch.
And he will remember that you are the one that made the poison,
Oh, fetch.
which may affect social pools in the future.
Oh, it was just paralytic. I wasn't trying to kill him. It was.
Okay, you're trying to paralyze him so you can kill him. That's very
Paralyzing him so he doesn't kill Goshevin. That was my purpose.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, that's
Thank
true. He
God.
does not know that.
I am going to roll. Oldari is mid-frenzy. He is now out of willpower. He is in a bad state of mind.
Yeah.
I am going to roll his composure dice. That is a dice pool of 3. If he gets 3 successes or more, he will be able to act. If not, he will be in shock.
We're so good.
That is 1 success.
Oh,
No goal.
oh my gosh.
As the blood-soaked holds him there, this tear along his shoulder, covered in blood. The contested checks. He has willpower left to spend. He'll do it. He'll use some more willpower. How much willpower does he have left? He'll leave 1. As you watch 2 damage. As you watch him take, similar to how you had seen him originally go Shevin. Only that time was to a deer. This time you watch a hand reach up and grab the side of the neck. The other, the shoulder. This gash in between. As he tears Oldari. You see
Oh
first
my
the
gosh.
tearing of sinew, the tearing of muscle. You see and hear a loud crack as the shoulder breaks from its socket. As you see a collarbone tear and pull, and you see it almost unnaturally so. You see where instead of it leaning downward, Mikhail is a doctor. You see the collarbone pop and point outward as Oldari screams. And for a moment it mixes with another voice. For a moment you see the face turn dark. I'll kill you. Good for nothing. I'll find you. You'll die! As you watch it tear him. Splitting down, you see, beginning from the top to the collarbone, you see a pumping heart. As you see the blood as he's trying to rouse something. It's manufactured blood pumping. As the muscle tears, you watch the muscles that were pumping the heart no longer have enough blood to function as the pumping stops and it falls. As you see the rib cage exposed, rib, as you watch the lung stop moving, as you watch it tear piece to piece, as it tears all the way halfway across and down to the crotch as it pulls apart and splits not cleanly, but ragged, torn in two by brute physical strength. The blood everywhere. The creature looks up, covered head to toe in blood. Some his own, some the others, some Mikhail, some yours. As you watch, hold the two pieces, the body, the face of Uldari, one of fear and shock at this creature's axe. You see he holds up one of them and to the neck, holds it by the head, drinks from the remains of the body. Removing his last two hunger. The other half of the body that he just drops to the ground. Neither of you have ever seen this before. The body turns, or begins to turn to ash. As when vampires die, they return to ash. You see the body, the half on the ground, just starting to disappear, flake away, as if it shouldn't have ever been. You see the other half that he drinks from. For a moment, you see him drink, not red, but black and a deep-set blue. The soul.
He's diablerizing him.
Not only consuming the body and the blood, but the beast. The full entirety of this scourge who came and forced his way upon Elysium, who stood with a surety and with the strength of a prince behind him. He stood assured that he was simply hunting. Little to know, he was not the predator, but the prey. Takes the body, kind of strips off some of the clothing, and just chucks it into the woods, disappearing. You hear the jacket crash through a couple of branches, and dust and ash are spread to the forest to feed the mushrooms that will consume any remains left.
Also, Jared, he just committed the greatest sin in vampire kind. Like, vampires
By
don't.
diablerizing?
Yeah,
You, Mikhail,
Good to know.
roll me an intelligence occult roll, please.
Okay. All right, that'll be a 7.
7?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
he's saying it's a 7 pool. He's rolling it.
Oh, yeah, I'm 7 pool. Sorry, yeah, no. Oh, shoot! Critical success, though. 6 successes.
6 successes.
Yeah.
You just witnessed Diablo.
Yeah.
This is you've been told about Diablerie. It's like a hey, don't eat another vampire.
Yeah.
Like that's just really bad. Like that's really, really bad. It stains you and will permanently change you. And you just watched him consume him. Not just body and blood, but soul.
Could I, with that roll, the 6 success, the critical success, is it possible for me to guess that this isn't the first time he's done that? Kind of like the way he goes about it and everything, like he looks like he knows what
Technically,
he's
there's
doing.
abilities to do that, but I will say with
Okay.
the 6, it looks practiced. Not like to the extent of like he goes around diablerizing
Doing it all
all
the time, yeah.
but like this guy deserves this.
Oh,
This is a special thing.
Oh.
And for a moment you see him kind of look down at his hand and cut it, and drips blood onto the ash. He won't take any damage from that. What am I talking about? The blood that goes down, he turns to you two. An offering to the soul that is lost. I don't need beasts hunting me. I don't need others. I am not a prey. I am a predator. You two are special. Important, even. I am Jiraiya Blood-Soaked. Your sire. It is a pleasure to meet you. And that is where we will end today's session.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.